MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rockies really taking care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Sixto Sanchez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all of baseball, and Sixto Sanchez, good velo, 97 to 100 miles an hour, has some sink action to go along with it. Hardest throw for the breaking ball is a hard curveball and a hard slider. Needs to work a little bit on that changeup, but you know if he's on early, you see swings and misses in the first couple of pitches. Sixto Sanchez more than likely has brought his A game.
The pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Roll. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And there's one away. Next, it'll be Josh Fuentes. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch of the AB on its way. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. Got him! The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Austin Gomber is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now into the box, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Brian Anderson will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second. The shortstop. Miguel Rojas.
Next, here is Miguel Rojas. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. To third. Rogers brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third.
Next up is Corey Dickerson in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Brian Anderson remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half
Now
inning.
playing third base.
Digging in will be Trevor Story. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And fouled. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So to go quietly here in this half inning, we'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Marlins. The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Next to dig in, Adam Duvall. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
At the plate, Sandy Leon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. This is foul right side. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He's set. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for it.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Austin Gomber. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
lifted the other way to left center. Harrison moving back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Nunez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fuentes carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the corner and slicing foul. Gumber on third. Tapia is over at second with one down in the inning. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to bat, Charlie Blackmon grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Now a long throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
To the plate now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Harrison is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Marlins nothing. So now to the plate, Monte Harrison, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So here now is the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Brian Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside. Ball, that pitch is out.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Digging in next, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. To short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. At the plate now is Sam Hilliard. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Hilliard is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Brendan Rodgers. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
In there, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to short. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Now it'll be Dom Nunez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. A 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Austin Gomber. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And now here is Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. Dickerson, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next to the Marlins.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2.
Rack out 2-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball back inside.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 to Adam Duvall. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
Now the first pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tapia is retired, and there's 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Fuentes, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Outside, 3-0 now. Charlie Blackmon is on deck. Hey. 3-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
From the stretch. count now at 2-1. On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson.
Ball one,
As
no
he'll
strike.
take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first. Two and 0
2
now.
balls, no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Story is off of first with 2 away. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
2 balls,
now.
2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
All I do is show my face, hey, you know the vibe when I walk up in the place. All I do is show my face, yeah, everything that is blind. You show you down the block, hey, can I catch a vibe? Hey, yeah, pull up, change your life.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Blackman looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. She'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
It's number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Now here's the first offering. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins 1. Richard Blyer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 35, Richard Blyer.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Brendan Rodgers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Now a throw over to first.
He's safe.
In now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to first.
No, he's
and a bit dirty, but he's back in safely. Hilliard leads off first with 1 away. Two and 0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now. Blyer has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 26, Austin.
So now the pitcher, Austin Gumber. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harrison comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Raimel Tapia has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. To the plate now, Josh Fuentes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that misses 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Colorado's out in front, 7-1. Ben Bowden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Ben Bowden.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's low.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hilliard comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Striding in is Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last debut.
Dickerson.
He's set. Here it comes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 7 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. Of their hits, 5 have come with runners in scoring position. So coming up with timely hits has been a huge part of their success here, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
First offering. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And it's quickly 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's the second out. Next up, Garrett Hampson flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So next to hit is Sam Hilliard, singled in his last at-bat. After the walk, a quick check on first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Hampson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on top 7-1.
Red.
Bottom of the inning now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
Now the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. And there's out number 2. Up next from Miami, Sandy Leon. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with the 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 7-1. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yimi Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Number 7, Brendan Rodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Dom Nunez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
2 strikes.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jonathan Daza gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Here's the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
And the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
3-2 now. Raimel Tapia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Marlins 1. Julian Fernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Monte Harrison.
The center fielder, Monte.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fernandez has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
That's a ball.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
You know, D-Row, there's been some great pitching in this one so far after that knock. That's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? When he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
No hits to this point. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're down 7-1. Roberto Ozuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate here is Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Now a swinging bunt that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson. Popped him up. Cooper is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Next to stand in is Sam Hilliard. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Sam Hilliard.
First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're on top 7-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in the outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one now to count to the Marlins first baseman.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Marlins down to their final out now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Miami down to their last strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch. He gets the punch out as the Rockies go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Austin Gomber with his 4th win this season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. 4th quarter.